And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com. I'm Joe Bowling with you, coming to you from San Antonio, Texas, as we get set for this area matchup between I'm not in San Antonio yet, that's next week. We're in Corpus Christi, Texas. San Antonio Mission Veterans is in town to take on the Mission Veterans Patriots. We'll take a break and we'll come back. We'll get you set up, by the way. Welcome to live video coverage here on RioSportsLive.com on a Friday night as we get set for the Patriots to take on the Patriots. San Antonio Veterans, Mission Veterans Patriots. We'll be back after this on RioSportsLive.com.
And tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
Quito and Letty Signs, owners of the Farm and Ranch Store in San Isidro, find banking with Flora Fagan and First Community Bank in McAllen a perfect fit.
Make FCB your bank.
Back here, RioSportsLive.com presents high school football playoffs, and the Mission Veterans Patriots are staged and ready to enter the field. Terrific night for football here, my friends, as we are set for this area matchup between the 8-3 San Antonio Patriots and the Mission Veterans Patriots, who come in with a record of 10-1. They lost their first game of the year, and here they come onto the field. And welcome again to the broadcast here. The home team will race over right in front of us here at Cabinets Field in Corpus Christi, Texas. And it's a huge crowd that's on hand on the home side as Mission Vets brought the house. Want to send a special shout out to Brickfire Pizza and all the gang there that are watching the game back in Mission, Texas. Some of the advertisers that you're going to see that assisted us in bringing this game to life for you on a Friday. This caps off our 6th game scheduled on the day. We started it off with an audio presentation of the Sherryland Rattlers, followed them in their overtime thriller before they fell, and then we were carrying PSJA North San Benito. That went into double overtime. We carried the Vela victory, the Hannah victory. Raymondville is right now on our YouTube channel, and here we are in Corpus Christi for this matchup between Mission Veterans and San Antonio Veterans. They're both the Patriots. I'm probably not going to use that reference very often for the rest of this broadcast. It'll either be San Antonio or Mission. That's why I had it burned into my head to start this broadcast off. Don't go Patriots, Joe. Don't go Patriots. It's both Patriots. So it's going to be San Antonio or Mission Veterans. Mission in the blue uniforms with the white trim, out meeting in the midfield area. And the captains for San Antonio Veterans out there meeting as well. And it's going to be interesting to see who gets their hands on the football first. A lot of coaches will defer and put their defense on the field. I'm not so sure that's the case here. Both of these teams capable of having high-profile players with their hands on the football, and both may want to take the aggression here and get on the scoreboard first. However, San Antonio wins the toss. They'll defer. That means the Mission Veterans Patriots will have their hands on the football to start this ball game, and that means we'll be seeing the likes of Landry Gilpern and this high-octane operating Mission Veterans team. Gilpin on the season, the quarterback, 1,674 yards rushing. That would be enough to talk about if we wanted just to discuss what he's done as far as the numbers game. But tack on 183 out of 315 yards through the air and 3,512 passing yards, 38 touchdowns, just 7 interceptions. 7 of his receivers, double digits in catches on the season, and they're led by a sophomore receiver. I'll be talking about all these skill players as we get wound up for this broadcast. Again, we thank you for joining us here. Our thanks in a big part to all the sponsors that jumped on board. We still missed our mark as far as our goal of getting all of the games funded the way we wanted to, and already we know we're looking at funding the San Benito game next week, funding the Hannah game next week, funding the Vela game next week, and if this is a victory here, funding this game. And Raymondville, Rio Hondo, La Villa also still alive. If any of those win, we'll be looking for that. Kickoff is underway, and welcome again to the broadcast of the area round. Mission Veterans across the 10 to the 15-yard line, 20 out to the 25-yard line, and that's where we'll start it. 1st and 10 for the Patriots out of Mission Veterans. Just underway here in the first quarter. My wife Dahlia on the camera in the press box here at Cabinets Field, where, again, the air conditioner has been back and forth throughout the day. At times it's cold in here, at times it's warm in here, at times it's real warm in here, and at times it's real cold in here. We are set to go with the first play from scrimmage, and we'll see how the Mission Vets team will operate here on this first down play. Landry Gilpin, the quarterback, wears the number 12 before the first snap already. The official walks to the sideline, and they're trying to get the chain gang in a hurry. And if they're struggling getting set up to get the chain set after the opening kickoff, they're in for a wild ride, because these two teams can go fast-paced, can go up and down the field, and might give those guys a real track meet kind of workout. Gilpin fires a pass in the first play from scrimmage, has his man. That's John Aguilar. Aguilar races out across the 30-yard line to the 35. Well, check that. That's an incomplete pass. Looked like he had that in his hands. He just watched it right through. 2nd and 10 coming up for Mission Veterans. 11:51 remaining here in this first quarter of play. We're just underway at Cabinets Field in Corpus Christi on a Friday night. Mission Veterans on a 2nd and 10. Gilpin drops back to throw again. Has some time, races out of the pocket, going to run across the 20, 25-yard line to the 30. Steps out of bounds there. That's a 5-yard carry for Landry Gilpin. And that's what he brings to the table. When we're talking about San Antonio Veterans, I'll be doing the same thing. You have a quarterback that if you do not contain him, it's not just his arm that is the concern when you're a defensive coordinator. 3rd and 5, though, for Mission Veterans. And so San Antonio would love to get a stop here. Gilpin rolls out, looks to throw, fires a pass over the middle, and it's into and out of the hands of Aguilar right there on the money. Aguilar was wide open across the 40, and 2 incompleted pass on the opening drive means a 3 and out for Mission Veterans, and San Antonio Veterans will bring the punt return team onto the field. And that's not how they scripted to start this ball game for Mission Veterans. Back to return this kick stands Simeon Woodard. Woodard stands just inside his 40-yard line. Patriots to punt on 4th down, and they will get the kick away. End over end, wobbly kick, takes a bounce, stays in Mission Veterans territory, then rolls across to the 48-yard line, and that's where San Antonio Veterans will take over. Great field position to start a drive. And again, you start to script out how you want to play a game. If you're San Antonio Veterans, indeed, you want to get a 3 and out and then get your hands on the football. And then if you can get it near the midfield stripe to start your first drive for Joseph Richardson and company, you are in good shape. On a first down play for Richardson. He's got some big numbers as well. We'll talk about that. Fumble on the play, and that's a ball recovered by San Antonio Veterans. Richardson gets his hand back on it. That was near disaster for San Antonio Veterans. Out of the hurry-up, Richardson takes the next snap, runs the read, swings a pass right-hand side, caught by Darius Guess. Guess has some room in the open, out across the 30 to the 25, down inside the 25 to the Mission Veterans 21. That's a big pitch and catch, and Darius Guess got a lot of yards after the catch. 27 yards on the reception by Darius Guess. First completion for Richardson, and again, the fast-paced offense of San Antonio Veterans. Man in motion. And before the snap, the whistle blows, and here come the penalty flags. 10:48 remaining here in the first quarter. Watching these teams warming up, we were making comments that these receivers for San Antonio Veterans just look lights out good. And Richardson was displaying an arm that got him the ball if they elected to go over the top against this Mission Vets team. That's a penalty against San Antonio Veterans, 5-yarder, and on 1st and 15. Richardson going to run it himself this time, hit in the backfield, and down he goes. First guy to meet him there was Joey Garcia. And Richardson goes down. No gain on the play. Maybe he lost a yard. And he will. Bringing up second down and long. Richardson looking to the sideline for the play. Two receivers right side of the field. Twins out to the left-hand side. Single back in the backfield is Amari Motley. And Richardson swings a pass. Right-hand side receiver screen. They got some blocking set up, but the Patriots of Mission veterans will cover that. Completed out there. On the catch, that's Robert Garcia. Garcia hasn't caught many balls on the season. Got 6 on that one. Third down for San Antonio veterans, just at the 20-yard line of Mission veterans. Man in motion goes right to left, that's Guess. Jackson drops back to throw. Pressure up the middle, steps through that. Looks to roll out. Now he fires a pass in the secondary on the left side, incomplete. He had a man out there, but just underthrown. And so Mission veterans holds off at least the 6 points on the trip. And a field goal opportunity coming up for San Antonio veterans. They'll mark the ball down at the 28-yard line. High snap, they get the ball down. The kick is long enough, high enough, and it is good. That's the way we start. Field goal for San Antonio veterans. They go up 3-0. Kickoff coming up after this.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandria, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Kickoff by San Antonio, and it's going to roll down inside the 10-yard line, then go out of bounds. And so Mission veterans will take over. Second time the offense will make their way onto the football field. And you want to talk about just indicators? Before this game ever started, Mission veterans was out on the field, kind of meandering around, getting through the early part of just getting into this game when Coach David Gilpin called them off the field, took them into the locker room, and a thunderous speech was given to this team. They came back out all amped up, just roaring and ready to go, and that was about 60 minutes before kickoff. San Antonio veterans, meanwhile, really didn't get things elevated as far as getting the excitement level on the field, at least displaying it, until about 15 minutes before kickoff. Penalty after the ball went out of bounds, and so they'll move the ball all the way out to the Mission veterans 35-yard line, and that's where they'll have it here. Meanwhile, the officials having a discussion. With 9:17 left here in the first quarter, now they'll move it back to the 30-yard line. And so Landry Gilpin and company will start a second drive. Missed on 2 pass completions, their first trip with the ball. Handoff up the middle, running play out across the 35, on his feet to the 37, 38-yard line. Carry that time by Daniel Cantu. Credited for 8 yards for Cantu. Second and short for Mission veterans. Gilpin on a low snap, rolls out. Looks to try to get to the corner on the edge. Hit, knocked out of bounds. Still short of first down yardage. Good pursuit over there that time by Ryu Williams. And so for Gilpin and Mission veterans, it'll be third down and every bit of 2 yards to go. Got to get it across the 40-yard line. Nose of the football at their own 38. Gilpin on third down. Rolls out right side, looks, fires a pass in the flats. That's going to be caught out across the 42-yard line. Ralph Ochoa on the catch. And that'll be good enough for a first down for Mission Veterans, and it'll sustain this drive after Mission Veterans went 3 and out first time on the field, and then their defense gave up the field goal. Gilpin on a first down. Drops back to throw, looking, heaves it deep downfield, got a man wide open inside the 20, see you later. Leo Cantu, touchdown, Mission Veterans. And that's 46 yards to the house. Gilpin sold it and then delivered it. And Cantu was a good 20 yards behind anybody for the score. Extra point coming up. Kicker, Alfredo Trujillo, gets the kick away, and it is good. Mission Veterans on the board. 7-3 the score. San Antonio gets the ball after this.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Back here at Cavanis Field in Corpus Christi, Texas. And watching these teams, again, I wondered as this game was going to start just how much firepower was going to be displayed here. We saw San Antonio Veterans warming up. We saw Mission Veterans warming up, and both teams just looked lights out good in being able to showcase quarterbacks with strong arms, receivers that look just lights out good. 7-3 ball game, a short kickoff by Mission Veterans to the sideline. There's going to be a fair catch call for it made. And that's where San Antonio Veterans will take over. 7:54 remaining here in the first quarter of play. I was watching this game. Again, if you're watching the commercials that I play, First Community Bank, a big factor in us being able to pull off what we pulled this week. Brickfire Pizza, all the gang there. We went over there and visited with them a little bit this week, helped shoot that commercial. And there are others that helped us. Running play for San Antonio Veterans. That's it across the 32-yard line, and then a big hit delivered. On the carry that time was Xavier Mitchell. And already they're using some players that weren't necessarily on the scout sheets here in this game. Running play, and that's over the right side and nothing doing there. That's Isaac Barrera on the carry. And he'll gain maybe a yard on the play, and you wonder where Joseph Richardson's at, their starting quarterback, who normally accounts for 160-plus yards of offense on his own for this team. Barrera lines him up, drops back to throw, rolling out. Here comes pressure by Mission Veterans. Tries to get away, got a block, and then he's going to be taken down. Good pursuit, and they track down Isaac Barrera for a short gain on the play. And a quick 3 and out for San Antonio Veterans. I didn't see anything happen to Richardson on their first drive, but he was definitely not on the field that time around for San Antonio Veterans. Punt is away. They'll get away from it. It takes a San Antonio bounce inside the 20-yard line, down inside all the way to the 15-yard line, and that's where Mission Veterans will take over, leading 7-3, 6:13 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Live coverage coming your way here on a Friday night on RioSportsLive.com. Just a great day for football here. Sun popped out for just a little bit, but really wasn't a factor. See a full moon that's now broken through the clouds and rising up over the field. As Mission Veterans has the ball for a third time. Gilpin drops back to throw, looking over the middle, incomplete. In the direction that time of Mikey Garcia. And so Landry Gilpin just 2 of 5 to start the game in the passing game. 61 yards, one of those a 56-yard strike to Leo Cantu for a touchdown. But the scary part would say he really hasn't got in stride yet. 6:09 to go. Drops back to throw again. Landry Gilpin rolls right, looking, directing some traffic. Still looking. Gonna run, gonna get hit, knocked out of bounds, and great coverage downfield. Each receiver had guys right there with them step for step. And it brings up 3rd and long for Mission Veterans. Most all of our games today were close ones except for the Edinburgh-Vela game against Laredo Alexander. 6:03 remaining here in the quarter. Landry Gilpin drops back to throw again. Looking, still looking. Over the middle, got a man at the 30-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Underneath pass to Mike Gonzake, who was not the primary receiver on that route, but good check down by Landry Gilpin, and the chains will move for Mission Veterans. 5:48 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Gilpin ready to go with another. Drops back, hands it off. Running play. Out across the 40-yard line, and just a quick scamper by Daniel Cantu. And that'll be good enough for an 8-yard gain for Cantu. 2 carries now in the game for 16 yards for Cantu. Gilpin ready with another on 2nd and short. Hands it off in the backfield, and down he goes. 3 guys were there for San Antonio Veterans. First one in on the play. And that's number 16. I'd love to tell you who that is. Jaden Summers, I believe. Nonetheless, 3rd down. Gilpin rolls right side, has an underneath route. Got a man, that's caught for a first down. Ochoa on another catch. And the chains move again for Mission Veterans. 4:39 remaining here in the first quarter. Gilpin has now connected on 4 of his last 5 after missing his first 2. 4 of 7 for 83 yards. Drops back to throw, looking. Now he's going to look to run. Right-hand side, got past a man, got a first down, and out of bounds at the 40, or inside the 40, down to the 36-yard line for Landry Gilpin. He had to get past one man at the line of scrimmage who was in heavy pursuit. That was Dresden McIver. Once he got past him, it was easy running for a good 12 to 15 yards after that. Gilpin wants to throw again. Drops back, scans the field, fires it. Got a man diving, incomplete pass. In the direction that time, again, of Mikey Garcia. Brings up 2nd and 10. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. San Antonio Veterans kicked a field goal to start the game. Mission Veterans answered with a touchdown on a 56-yard touchdown strike from Landry Gilpin to Leo Cantu. Mission Veterans now on a 2nd and 10. Landry Gilpin drops back to throw. Here comes pressure, gets rid of it. Garcia with a catch in the flats. Makes a man miss, cross the 30. Slips the tackle, gets inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. 1st and 10, first reception for Garcia. And how about the moves? Garcia made a man just flat out miss after the catch. then slipped another tackle for the big gain. First down in the red zone are the Mission Veterans Patriots with 3:36 to go here in the first quarter of play. Gilpin rolls out right-hand side, looking to throw, tons of time, still looking. Now he's going to run up the middle of the field. Landry Gilpin inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line, and that should be good enough for another first down. Officials drop the chains. That is first and 10, or first and goal now for Mission Veterans. Landry Gilpin lines him up on this first down play. Low snap, reaches down, picks it up, looking, scanning the field. Gilpin stands tall, throws it, tipped, and incomplete. Off the intended receiver, which was John Aguilar, and then it was a tip drill. No one could get their hands on it after that initial touch. Stops the clock with 2:57 remaining here in the first quarter of play. It brings up second down, still goal to goal for Mission Veterans. Trying to add a few more points here in this first quarter of play. Gilpin rolls out right-hand side, looking, fires it over the middle, caught, touchdown. Mike Gonzake. And Gilpin's now hit for 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Gonzake that time in the middle of the field. Everyone was covering the corners and the fade routes, and Gonzake came underneath for the score. Mission Veterans looking for an extra point here. Flag on the play as the kick goes through. Before they race off the field, the officials try to peel them back. And they'll say the extra point is good. It was offsides against the defense. Mission Vets declines a penalty. They lead 14-3. Kickoff.
Football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com. Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, and again, we're trying to get through the angles here for your camera. My wife Dahlia at the helm. We do have a little bit of a glare that's suddenly trying to take over on our camera lens. Mission Veterans Patriots on top in this game. After giving up an early field goal, they've responded with back-to-back scores. They now got 159 yards of offense here in this game. 52 on the ground, 107 in the air. Short kickoff here, looking, and a fair catch called for and made again by San Antonio. And so the San Antonio Veterans Memorial Patriots will have the ball. I'm going to watch and see who comes out at quarterback. Joseph Richardson was not at the helm last drive. He's out there now. Richardson on the season, 1,375 passing yards, 998 rushing yards. That was through 10 games. Takes a handoff here. No, he's going to keep it. Races to the outside, tries to make a man miss, but nothing doing. Driven out of bounds. Making the stop was Mike Gonzalez. So containment that time by Mission Veterans. And it brings up 2nd and 10. Richardson out of a shotgun. Drops back to throw. Here comes pressure. Trying to get away. Richardson gets away from one man. Gives up more ground. Heaves it deep downfield and out of bounds. Richardson, by the time he delivered that pass, he was all the way back in his end zone. Incomplete pass. Not just sheer athleticism to get away, but if you can have a quarterback that can beat you with his feet going backwards, advantage defense. 3rd down and long for San Antonio Veterans Memorial. 2:19 left here in the first quarter of play. Richardson drops back again. Has some time this time. Now pressure. Gets rid of the ball. That's incomplete. Near a lateral, but they'll blow that incomplete. And it'll be punting time for San Antonio Veterans, as this Mission Veterans defense is wasting no time getting after it here in this ball game. After that first drive in which San Antonio Veterans got it in the red zone and put points on the board. 3 and out. Mission Veterans will get the football. They'll send one man back to return this kick, standing inside his 40-yard line. A high end-over-end kick. Gus Garza drops it, picks it back up, gets hit, and down he goes. Driven back at the 35, forward progress up around the 39. I think that's where they'll mark it down. And so a little anxious moment that time for Mission Veterans. An opportunity just missed by San Antonio Veterans. And the Patriots, wearing the blue, will have the football, as the Patriots, wearing the white, send their defense onto the field. Mission Veterans and Landry Gilpin back out on the field. Gilpin in the game, 6 of 11, 107 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's his first quarter stat line. Wants to throw here, looking over the middle of the field, and it's a great catch. Leo Cantu reels it in inside the 35. Cantu's second catch of the game. Patriots moving the football again, and Gilpin has him ready to go on 1st and 10 from the 32. Hands it off. This is going to be Cantu up the middle. Cantu racing inside the 25, down to the 23. And that's close to first down yardage on Cantu, and that's what happens once you start going downhill. Your offense gets all those receivers running those deep routes, underneath routes, and everyone in the mix. Then you can hand the ball off, and everyone's spread all over the field, and your tailback doesn't have to elude many tacklers. Gilpin on the dead run here. Going to keep it, going to run, going to step out of bounds. Pursuit that time is getting back there in the backfield was Harold Wilson. Also, Omar Frazier was trying to get an angle on Landry Gilpin. Shy of first down yardage. It's 3rd and 1 for Mission Veterans. 1:08 left as Gilpin goes out of bounds. And so Mission Veterans will be at the line. 3 receivers out there on that right side. Leo Cantu on the left. Gilpin rolls right, looking right the entire way. And it's going to be a catch. That's a first down. Right at the 20-yard line. In traffic, Mikey Garcia with his second catch. And a new set of downs for Mission Veterans. Landry Gilpin now 8 of 13 for 143 yards and a couple of scores. He's hit 2 different receivers for touchdowns here in the first quarter play. Hands it off, running play Cantu. Hit as he crosses the 20, got down to around the 17.5. In the red zone, the Mission Veterans Patriots bring up a 2nd and 7. Gilpin keeps Cantu on his left-hand side. Rolls left, looking all the way, fires it down inside the 5, a diving catch, but that's out of bounds. Leo Cantu hung on, but couldn't get a foot down. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd down for Mission Veterans. Stops the clock with 9 seconds to go here. In this first quarter of play, San Antonio Veterans drew first blood. Mission Veterans has put 14 on the board since then. Landry Gilpin looking for some more. Low snap, drops back, thought about running. Now he just directs some traffic, fires in the end zone, got a man, and it's caught. Touchdown! Another touchdown for Mission Veterans. Gilpin goes to Cantu for a second time. And that time it was the fake by Gilpin that set that up. He gave the secondary just that little look that he was going to take off and run, and it kind of froze them, allowed the receivers to continue running the routes. Extra point is good. Mission Veterans on top. 1 second left here in the first quarter. Back after this.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jim Tipton and son Nick at Tipton Auto Group wanted to add a new Hyundai dealership, Walter Pocket and First Community Bank had the perfect financing solution.
Make FCB your bank.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com as the Mission Veterans Patriots have now put 21 points on the board here in this first quarter of play. Landry Gilpin, unofficially 9 of 15, 159 yards and 3 touchdowns. 2 receptions for scores for Leo Cantu. He's got 3 catches in the day. He's already over 100 yards in receiving. Mike Gonzake with a touchdown catch. Gilpin's already hit 4 different receivers in the ball game. And Mission Veterans lead it 21-3. A short kick. Looking on that left side, another fair catch called for and made. There's just no indication at all that they're going to try to return that for San Antonio Veterans. Robert Garcia, his job, make the catch, get the offense on the field. 1 second left here in this first quarter of play. We appreciate you joining us here for our broadcast. And where will we be next week? Already we've had some teams advance, so we'll be active. Running play for San Antonio Veterans. That's over the left side. That's Imari Motley with his first carry of the game. And it goes for just a couple of yards, and it brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. Mission Veterans on top of San Antonio Veterans. Second quarter after this. Back here on RioSportsLive.com, and my friends, as you watch these games, you see some of these commercials rolling through here, and it's the advertisers that are participating that are assisting us in being able to broadcast these games. So our thanks in big part to each and every one of them you see. Running play for San Antonio Veterans out across the 30-yard line to the 34. And that'll be a gain for Isaac Barrera. And it brings up third down. Looks like some moisture trying to draw some fog up off the middle of the field. That could be exciting. Pass play right side, and that's going to be close to first down yardage thanks to great second effort by Robert Garcia. And he will get enough for a first down. I've seen fields develop like what I'm seeing here, and it turns into just a mad, crazy fog right down the middle of the field. Usually that's on my radio broadcast. We'll see what this video looks like. On a first down play, they'll run a reverse, right-hand side with a little room. Darius Guess makes a move out across the 45 to the midfield stripe. Banged out of bounds there. And here comes a penalty flag on the end of that. That's going to be extra yardage after this carry by Darius Guess. Guess had a catch earlier in the ballgame for 27 yards. That was in that first drive by San Antonio Veterans. Officials still talking it over before we get the call on this penalty. Here it is. It will be against Mission Veterans. As expected, that was a late hit out of bounds. So 15 yards tacked on to the end of the Darius Guest run. And the ball now down to the Mission Veterans 34-yard line. 1st and 10. Back in at quarterback, Isaac Barrera. Rolls out right side, fires a pass, and tipped away incomplete. I was checking the stat lines for these quarterbacks coming into this game, and Barrera just hadn't seen enough action, at least statistically, to tell you he would be a factor in this game. Of the drives, he's rotating back and forth with Joseph Richardson here in the first half. Lines up, sends a man in motion right to left. On 2nd down, going to keep it himself. Running up the middle, drives through a tackle, gains 9 on the play. Isaac Barrera. And brings up 3rd and short for San Antonio Veterans. Now a man shaken up at the end of that play. 10:41 remaining here in the half as they attend to the player. We'll take a quick break. Thank you again to the sponsors, just like this.
Illusions Boutique and Bar specializes in quinceañeras, tiaras, jewelry, and accessories to accentuate beautiful dresses just for your daughter. Unique styles you won't find anywhere else. Make her quinceañera the best and come to Illusions Boutique.
Back here, and Coach David Gilpin over there talking things over with the Mission Veterans Patriots. Talk about someone fired up. Hour and a half before this game, he was just rock solid, amped up, and starting to work his team into a frenzy before they took the field for what was the actual true warm-ups of this ball game. Player shaken up, gets up under his own power, exits the game. And for Marcel Bodine, hopefully he's able to return. For San Antonio fans, meanwhile, San Antonio with the football, 3rd down, needing 3. Read by the quarterback up the middle, inside the 20. That's a 1st down. Nice read that time by Isaac Barrera. Moves the chains. Down inside the 20. Barrera ready with the hurry-up offense. 10:20 remaining here in the half. Hands the ball off, running off the left side. That's short yardage gained. Motley on the carry. Brought down at the 16, so that's a gain of, call it 3 short yards. 2nd down coming up. Motley stays in the game, lines up left side of Isaac Barrera. Single receiver out here on the left-hand side. They'll hand it off to Motley. Running right, turns it upfield, ridden down. Got down to the 15, but no further than that. And instantly it becomes 3rd down for San Antonio Veterans Memorial. A short 7, long 6. Take your pick. Either way, they have to get inside the 10-yard line to get a 1st down. Barrera drops back, has some time. Looking, scans the field, hit as he throws, and incomplete. Big time hit delivered that time by Jesse Gonzalez. And San Antonio Veterans, who kicked a field goal their first time through, have since given up 21 points, and now a little decision-making going on the sidelines on this 4th down play in the red zone of Mission Veterans. It looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field. Isaac Barrera sets him down. 3 receivers lined up short right side on this play. Barrera drops back, lofts it, corner of the end zone, looking for a man, and it's going to be tipped away, incomplete. In the direction of Robert Garcia, incomplete pass. Mission Veterans defense gets the job done. Turnover on downs. 9:08 to go here in the half. Ball spotted down at the 16 of Mission Veterans. Again, you could see the San Antonio coaching staff over there working back and forth on the decision to go for that or kick a field goal. Running play for the Mission Vets Patriots. That'll be a short gain on the play by Adrian Salinas. Second down. 7 yards to go for Mission Veterans. Two receivers right side for Landry Gilpin, who has been lights out good here in this first half. Swings a pass in the direction of Gonzake. Makes the catch. Gets out across the 25 to the 28. That's enough for a first down. Gonzake's third catch of the night. And Gilpin and this Mission Veterans offense continues to heat it up. 8:28 to go. Gilpin rolls out. Looking. Swings a pass in the flats. It's caught there. Move made by Salinas. He's hit quickly as he had to come back upfield after that catch. Ends up gaining 4. Second down coming up for Mission Veterans. Gilpin looks to throw again. Looking deep downfield this time over the middle. Caught in stride. 30, 25, and then falling at the 21-yard line. Gonzake had 6 in his hands. Ends up gaining a big bunch. Fourth catch of the game for Gonzake. Chains move all the way down across the field. And now spotted down at San Antonio Veterans 22-yard line. 7:40 to go. Gilpin's now over 200 yards in the passing game. Rolls out right side, looking, firing, middle of the field. Wide open Gonzake inside the 5. Stiff arms the man. Football comes loose in the end zone. Recovered by the Patriots of Mission Veterans. Touchdown. Leo Cantu, the man on the spot. After Gonzake made the catch, 6 more on the board. So how you write that down is a 21-yard completed pass to Gonzake. Fumble on the play. Recovered for a touchdown by Leo Cantu. Extra point. Low snap, ball gets away, kick up long, high, and good. Mission Veterans. That's a creative way to score. Receiver takes it to the 1-yard line, fumbles it forward, recovered in the end zone. Mission Veterans rolling here, up 28-3, back after this.
Texas high school football doesn't get any bigger than this. Fox Sports Southwest is your home for the UIL Football State Championships at AT&T Stadium. The battle for bragging rights starts December 19th on Fox Sports Southwest and the Fox Sports app.
Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, we are in the second quarter of play. Mission Veterans on top. Just got a score pass along that Raymondville's up 17-0 in their game against Navarro. I was talking with some guys this week about if Raymondville could get up a couple of scores early and take that Navarro team out of their traditional running game and make them a passing game, the pass rush of the Bearcats was certainly strong enough to secure a win there. I know it's early, but it's still 17-0. That's an impressive start. Short kick. This time it's going to be returned by San Antonio Veterans. Middle of the field, out across the 30 to the 35-yard line. Hard hitting that time, delivered by Mike Rodriguez. And so San Antonio Veterans now down 28-3 are going to have to dial it up to another level to get back into this football game here in the first half. Joseph Richardson back in at quarterback. He's been platooning with Isaac Barrera. Barrera took him downfield into the red zone last time out. Couldn't finish off the drive. Richardson has been held in check so far. Hands it off, running play out across the 35. That's a short gain for Amari Motley. Second down coming up. Yardage-wise, Mission Veterans, 298 yards of unofficial offense, 88 yards for San Antonio Veterans here in the first half. Still 7 minutes left. Joseph Richardson lines him up. Drops back, looks to throw, pressured, gets rid of the football and threw it away. Pressure coming in the presence of Joey Garcia, and Richardson had no chance of getting that pass away. And it's quickly third down for San Antonio Veterans, and that's what happens when the passing game is ineffective. Your defense is getting just warp speed hit with these quick scoring drives. Your offense goes a quick 3 and out, and they got to go right back out and face Landry Gilpin. Richardson, here comes a blitz. They pick it up. He fires a pass, but that's overthrown, incomplete. That was all pressure up front by Mission Veterans, as Richardson had no chance to get that pass away. Punting team comes back on the field for San Antonio Veterans. 6:45 to go. And I'm not keeping track of time of possession, but that drive, if it lasted a minute and a half on the score clock, that's a long drive. And it didn't. Punting time is away. End over end, short kick. They'll let it hit. It takes a San Antonio Veterans roll back down to the 20-yard line. And that's where Mission Veterans will take over. And Landry Gilpin, who is 13 of 19 for 230 yards and 3 touchdowns, brings his team back out onto the field. I don't know that you could have scripted this any better for the start of this game for Mission Veterans. 6:35 remaining in the half. Gilpin lines them up. 3 receivers right side. Single receiver out to the left. He'll drop back to throw. Gilpin looking, waiting, directing, and now stepping out of bounds. Good coverage downfield. They had double-teamed the deep route. Mike Gonzake. And then isolated far left side was Leo Cantu, but he was so far downfield that had Gilpin been able to display an arm capable of making that pass, he would turn heads in a lot of colleges. Gilpin now racing for his life, gives up some ground, got a block, turns the corner, looking to throw, delivers a pass, caught out across the 25-yard line. Catch by Leo Cantu, and it's a short gain on the play. But just take a look at the yardage that Gilpin had to run just to deliver that pass. The line of scrimmage, the 20. Now as they're discussing a penalty on this play, maybe a peel back block against Mission Veterans. No foul, says the official. And so it brings up, it'll be third down. That was just a 5-yard gain on a completion to Cantu. But again, Gilpin had to, he raced back, peeled back, it ran all the way back inside his 5 before he came forward. It is second down. Gilpin rolls out right side, looking, here comes pressure. Gonna run, takes it upfield, slides down at the 30-yard line, and that should be enough for a first down for Landry Gilpin. Gilpin in the game, 7 carries now for 41 yards. Clock keeps running as he just slid down. They move the chains, or have they? Not yet. Official taking a look at the sideline. And now they'll have the discussion. They may measure for this. Thought maybe they were concerned about the down marker. I said it was third down, but the down marker said second. And now they flipped it to fourth down, and they're going to measure. We'll zoom in on this. My eyes tell me he has made it. I'm a long way from this, my friends. Camera will do a much better job of telling this story than yours truly. Oh, well short. Well short 4th down, Mission Veterans. Gilpin had slid down. He thought he was outside the 30, which would have easily been a 1st down for Mission Veterans. The Patriots of Mission Veterans taking on the Patriots of San Antonio Veterans here in this area game. 6:11 to go here, 4th down. And Mission Veterans lines up the offense, 4th and less than a half a yard to go. Inside their own 30-yard line. This is a momentum swinger if San Antonio Veterans can get a stop here. Landry Gilpin takes a snap, swings a pass right side. It's caught. That's a 1st down, and out of bounds goes Mike Gonzake. They only needed a half a yard. Gonzake gets him that +3. And so Mission Veterans retains possession. There's a lot of things you can do when you're up 28-3, including gamble a little bit there on 4th down. Gilpin now drops back to throw. Looking, swings it outside. It's going to be caught. Couple of moves made, and then diving forward is Mikey Garcia. They had Garcia hemmed in. Ended up gaining 1 on the play. His 3rd catch of the night. 5 different guys have caught passes now from Landry Gilpin in this game. And on 2nd and 9, with 5:14 remaining in the half, he rolls out to the right-hand side. Looking, firing in the flats. It's caught by Garcia. Garcia, yards after the catch. Made a man miss, gives up some ground. Gets back close to where they needed to get to for a 1st down. He'll be given a spot of that, and that's good enough. The chains will move. Landry Gilpin now 17 of 24 for 248 yards in the air. 3 touchdowns. Patriots of Mission Veterans with the football. 4:44 left here in the half. Gilpin rolls out left side. Caught this time by Salinas. Salinas met at the midfield stripe and driven backwards. They give him credit. Well, they give him credit at the 49. For Salinas, his 2nd catch of the evening. And that's 6 yards. And here's these little possession type passes. This sets up this over-the-top stuff for Mission Veterans. It also could open something up right up the middle on a Cantu run. Gilpin drops back, looking downfield, rolling right, directing traffic, heaves the ball deep downfield over the top, got a man, and it's going to be incomplete. Back there was Gonzake, and back there covering, last man standing, Lauro Mendoza. Incomplete pass for Gilpin. Could sense that may have been coming with those little short 4- and 5-yard routes. They would slip someone on a deep route. In this case, it was Gonzake. 3rd down, 4 yards to go for Mission Veterans. Landry Gilpin slings a pass left side. That's caught, and out of bounds goes Leo Cantu. That's a quick hitter for 9 yards and another 1st down. For Cantu, that's his 6th catch of the night. Leo Cantu, he also caught 2 for touchdowns, and he recovered a fumble in the end zone for a score. Fog is definitely rolling in here. 3:51 to go. Gilpin drops back to throw, looking, directing some traffic. Running right side. Plenty of blocking. He's now going to run upfield. Here comes Landry Gilpin on the run. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Landry Gilpin to the house. Touchdown, Mission Veterans. 45 yards. Not sure how you can contain that. Gilpin now with 86 yards in the rushing game. Makes it 34-3. Extra point coming up for Mission Veterans. Good snap, ball down, kick up long high into the fog, and it is good. Mission Veterans up 35-3. Still 3:34 left in the half. Back after this.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Dr. Armando Salazar decided to build new dental offices in Port Isabel, John Reed at First Community Bank had the perfect financing options.
Make FCB your bank.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
Fans, mark the day and make your plans to attend the Party on the Boulevard in Mercedes February 2nd. It's a festival featuring a beer garden, food trucks, 2 music stages, artisans, competitions, pet parade, and more. Family-friendly event. Admission is free. Check out the Facebook and the website at Party on the Boulevard. Saturday, February 2nd, along the Boulevard at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Showgrounds in Mercedes, Texas. Be there. It won't be a party without you.
Kickoff by Mission Veterans. San Antonio Veterans on the return. Get it out across the 30-yard line. 35 up into there at the 39-yard line. On a return by Robert Garcia. He's been a busy man returning kicks for San Antonio Veterans. Made a couple of fair catches and has tried to return the last 2, including that one. The San Antonio Veterans team now will have to dial it up even to another level. And that's just to get back into this game to close out this first half. Blitz for 35 points and 380 yards of offense. Barrera back in the game. Hands it off, running is Motley, and he's stopped right at the 40. That may be a 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down and 9. Talked to the coaches of Mission Veterans about an hour and a half before the game. They said there's some playmakers on this team that had them concerned. Right now they've dialed in on the defensive level at a high level. Running play, and Motley gives up some ground and runs out of bounds. He had nowhere to go. Ends up losing 10 on the play. Meanwhile, a timeout called on the field. From the far side over here by the Mission Vets coaching staff, where David Gilpin's having a little casual chat with the official. While he does that, we'll tell you we've got additional broadcasts coming your way. Basketball fans, we've got you covered tomorrow. La Feria on the road taking on San Perlita. We'll have that game on the boys' side. And we're looking at being able to cover Harlingen's girls at home against Laredo Alexander. We've got more basketball coming your way in the next few weeks. Tournament action heating up. Once we get through this Thanksgiving break, we'll have some big blockbuster tournaments. Anxious this year to cover that first, the inaugural tournament in Los Fresnos. I want to run down some of the teams that are involved in that. That will be a lot of fun on December 6th, 7th, and 8th. How many football teams will be alive playing in that round that we're able to cover? After the timeout, it's San Antonio Veterans football, 3rd down and a bundle. Call it every bit of 17 yards to go. Barrera pressured, hit, got away from a man, stumbles forward, hit again, and down he goes. Defense swarming all over Barrera. He got away from the first man, but not in the next 3. And another punting situation for San Antonio Veterans. Meanwhile, Mission Veterans call a timeout. They lead 35-3. We'll be back after this.
The best football teams in Texas collide and inside AT&T Stadium. All battling to be crowned champion. Tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, the big plays from gridiron games across the state.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Saturday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Back here, some other scores to pass along. Raymondville continues to win their game, 17-7. That's at halftime. LaFeria's up in their game. How many teams will we have alive next week as we start to juggle where we're covering our next broadcast? A high, spiraling, booming kick fielded by the Mission veterans. Gus Garza makes a man miss. There's a penalty flag. This is coming back, my friends. Garza making a lot of noise for the fans. Runs through a couple tackles, got to the 33, but again, back at the other end of the field, inside the 30, lies the penalty flag. 2:17 remaining here in the half. Mission veterans burned 2 timeouts during that last drive by San Antonio veterans. That means they have 1 remaining with 2:17 left here in this first half. And Landry Gilpin and his offense back on the field again. Patriots with 382 yards of offense in the first half, 119 on the ground, 263 in the air. Gilpin now 19 of 27 for 263 yards, 3 scores. On the ground, 8 carries, 86 yards. So he alone has accounted for 345 plus yards of offense for Mission veterans, and that's in the first half. He lines up here in a shotgun formation. Drops back to throw. Landry Gilpin pressured out of the pocket, going to run up the middle of the field. Runs through a tackle, races past another, steps out of bounds, got to the 37. That's 17 more yards for Landry Gilpin, takes him over the century mark in the rushing department. And another first down for Mission veterans. It also stops the clock with 2:08 remaining here in the first half. Haven't heard a Rio Hondo score yet. We'll see if we can track that one down. First down play. Gilpin wants to throw. Has some time. Swings it past right side. It's caught there by Cantu. He's driven out of bounds, and here comes a penalty flag. That'll be a 4-yard gain, and then 15 more coming up at the end of that. And for Daniel Cantu, he becomes the 6th receiver to catch a pass here in the first half for Mission veterans. Clock stops with 2:02 remaining, and they'll march off the 15-yard penalty. Down to the San Antonio veterans, 43. The winner of this gets Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. We have a little information on that game if things stay how they are. Gilpin rolls out, left-hand side, pressured, hit as he throws, incomplete pass. Lots of pressure that time up the middle. Zion Smith, the man right there in the face of Landry Gilpin. Incomplete pass, stops the clock with 1:58 left here in the half. Second down, 10 yards to go for Mission Vets. 2 receivers either side of the field. Gilpin rolls left. Got some time, fires a pass, and it's incomplete. Big hit delivered over there that time. Samari Stevenson separates ball from receiver. And it brings up third down. This is a rare 3rd and long for Mission Vets. The Patriots of Mission veterans were stalled in their first drive of this game since have scored on 5 consecutive drives. 3rd and 10 here. Gilpin drops back to throw. Over the right side. That's going to be incomplete. Another good play defensively. Reacting was Simeon Woodard. And an incomplete pass brings up 4th down and 10 for Mission Veterans. They were calling timeouts, hoping to get some more points on the board on this drive. With the ball at the 43-yard line of San Antonio Veterans. Field goal pretty much taken out of the mix. And Mission Veterans lines up. Play clock down to 9. Gilpin drops back to throw. 4th and 10. Ton of time. Directs some traffic. Runs away from some pressure. Buys some more time. Looking downfield, Gilpin delivers a pass. Back there. Got him in. Inside the 10, but dropped. Mikey Garcia was right there, and that would have been a 1st and goal coming up. Patriots of Mission Veterans turn it over. San Antonio Veterans. Their defense gets a 2nd stop of the half. Their offense back on the field. If you want to script this on their end of things. San Antonio Veterans. Minute 35 left, 3 timeouts. You get the ball to start the 2nd half. Ways you try to change momentum in your favor. That would be a start. Flip it back, and here comes Darius Guest. Delivers a pass deep downfield. Had a man. It's going to be caught inside the 30. That's a 1st down. Big play that time for San Antonio Veterans. A penalty at the end of that, but that'll be an interference call. Jason Lalo on the catch. And had that ball had any zip on it at all, Lalo would have been able to walk into the end zone as he was so far behind everyone. You didn't think there was a receiver back there at first when Guest delivered that pass. 1st down play. Minute 23 left here in the half. Richardson drops back to throw. Looking, deep ball, right side. Receiver up in the air, and it's going to be picked off by the Patriots. Incomplete, but wave it off. That's going to be an interference call against Mission Veterans. And this is what you're seeing right now is kind of what they displayed during warm-ups, that if they wanted to, this San Antonio team could just line up receivers on the sides and go vertical downfield. Down 35-3, I know you turn to some deep pages in your playbook, but if that's in their repertoire, which it appeared it was the way they were warming up, then this team not only has some playmakers, they have the ability to score quickly. Again, scripting it for them, they want to score here, and then they get the ball to start the 2nd half. That's where it starts. Richardson on 1st down in the red zone from the 14-yard line. Drops back to throw, pressure up the middle, down he goes. Back there for the Mission Veterans Patriots was Mike Rodriguez. Second down and 14. San Antonio has been down here. This is the 3rd time they've been on this end of the field this deep. On 2nd down, Richardson rolls right. Now he throws it. That's going to be picked off. Mission Veterans Patriots defense makes a play. On the return, looking for some blocks. Down he goes. That's a turnover. Mission Vets, the defense stands again and makes a play. So for a 3rd time in the 1st half, there's a penalty, by the way. Back out across the 25-yard line. The Mission Veterans Patriot offense is already on the field. The officials have not moved the chains as of yet. The defense is on the field for San Antonio Veterans, so everyone believes that'll be against Mission Vets. Now call it on the post possession against Mission Veterans on an illegal block. So the interception will stick, but now half the distance to the goal line, puts the ball back at the Mission Veterans 6-yard line. 35 seconds left in the half. One timeout left. What does Landry Gilpin have up his sleeve on a situation like this? Lines up at his goal line on first down. Gilpin rolls out. Here comes pressure. Gets away from man. Oh, hit. Fumbles the football, and it's finally recovered. Looks like Mission Veterans got back on it, and San Antonio Veterans just missed a chance there. Recovered that time by Randall Ledbetter for Mission Veterans, and they may be content that 35-3 is enough for the half. 7 seconds and counting. Mission Veterans will not take a snap. I thought maybe San Antonio Veterans would use all 3 of their timeouts. Nothing doing. First half comes to an end. San Antonio Vets scored the first 3. Mission Veterans scored the next 35. That's your score. Halftime. Back after this.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
McDonald's owner Anna O'Quinn found Walter Pocket, the financing and complete range of banking services at First Community Bank to be the perfect combo.
Make FCB your bank.
I want them all. I want them all, the shrimp. Mijo, I just bought a whole bunch of shrimp. I gotta call Jesse. Hey, Primo, my dad just bought another boatload of shrimp. What are we gonna do?
I guess we're gonna almost have to give it away. I'm gonna have to get in touch with everybody. We're gonna have to have a shrimp pachanga. Hey guys, this is what we're gonna do. 5.99 shrimp special, their choice. It's gonna be a shrimp pachanga.
Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Phil and Mary Alice Oxford decided to build a new Palm Valley Gymnastics and Dance, Ricky Leal at First Community Bank provided easy and affordable financing.
Make FCB your bank.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, we are at halftime and got some other scores to pass along. LaFeria is up in their game. The LaFeria Lions trying to advance on. Meanwhile, Raymondville is up in their game. And so we've got LaFeria and Raymondville with leads. Hannah's already won. San Benito won. Vela won. As we get set for the next round of playoffs, and it sure looks like we're going to have plenty of teams available to cover for next week. 26 minutes on the clock. We'll take a break as the Patriots of Mission Veterans and the Patriots of San Antonio Veterans. Right now, 35-3, Mission Veterans on top. I'll go down some stats and more after this.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit Coletti's.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
It's always a holiday at the Restore.
Come check us out at 507 North 1st Street.
Miss a day, miss a deal.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
Before, during, or after the big game, when in Mission, Texas, be sure to stop in at Brickfire Pizza. Pizza's made to order, prepared and cooked right there just for you. Be sure to take in the atmosphere of the enclosed patio area in the back and catch entertainment on the stage or catch the game on the backing teams and staying in touch with the community. Brickfire Pizza is the place in Mission. Stop in today.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then, when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Before, during, or after the big game, when in Mission, Texas, be sure to stop in at Brickfire Pizza. Pizza's made to order, prepared and cooked right there just for you. Be sure to take in the atmosphere of the enclosed patio area in the back and catch entertainment on the stage or catch the game on the big screen TVs. Backing teams and staying in touch with the community. Brickfire Pizza is the place in Mission. Stop in today. Back here on RioSportsLive.com as the bands perform. 20 minutes on the clock before we resume play to start the second half. Let's take a look at some of the big plays in the first half. A lot of big plays from Mission veterans. Run down some stats. Here's some of the plays in that first half. Gilpin on a first down. Drops back to throw. Looking. Heaves it deep downfield. Got a man wide open inside the 20. See you later. Leo Cantu. Touchdown, Mission veterans. And that's 46 yards to the house. Man at the 30-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Underneath pass to Mike Gonzake, who was not the primary receiver on that route, but good check down by Landry Gilpin, and the chains will move for Mission veterans. 2. 4 of 7 for 83 yards. Drops back to throw. Looking. Now he's going to look to run. Right-hand side. Got past a man. Got a first down and out of bounds at the 40, or inside the 40, down to the 36-yard line for Landry Gilpin. Mission veterans now on a 2nd and 10. Landry Gilpin drops back to throw. Here comes pressure. Gets rid of it. Garcia with a catch in the flats. Makes a man miss. Cross the 30. Slips a tackle. Gets inside the 20. Down to the 18-yard line. 1st and 10. First reception for Garcia. And how about the moves in this first quarter of play? Gilpin rolls out right-hand side. Looking. Fires it over the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Mike Gonzake. And Gilpin's now hit for 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. In the game, 6 of 11, 107 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's his first quarter stat line. Wants to throw here. Looking over the middle of the field, and it's a great catch. Leo Cantu reels it in. Inside the 35. Looking for some more. Low snap, drops back. Thought about running. Now he just directs some traffic, fires in the end zone, got a man, and it's caught. Touchdown! Another touchdown for Mission veterans. Gilpin goes to Cantu for a second time. Your pick. Either way, they have to get inside the 10-yard line to get a first down. Pereira drops back, has some time. Looking, scans the field, hit as he throws, and incomplete. Big time hit delivered that time by Jesse Gonzalez. Second down coming up for Mission veterans. Gilpin looks to throw again. Looking deep downfield this time over the middle. Caught in stride. 30, 25, and then falling at the 21-yard line. Gonzake had 6 in his hands. Ends up gaining a big bunch. Right side, looking, firing, middle of the field. Wide open Gonzake inside the 5. Stiff arms a man. Football comes loose in the end zone. Recovered by the Patriots of Mission veterans. Touchdown. Leo Cantu, the man on the spot. After Gonzake made the catch, 6 more on the board. Right, directing traffic, heaves the ball deep downfield over the top. Got a man, and it's going to be incomplete. Back there was Gonzake, and back there covering, last man standing, Lauro Mendoza. Traffic, running right side. Plenty of blocking. He's now going to run upfield. Here comes Landry Gilpin on the run. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Landry Gilpin to the house. Touchdown, Mission Veterans. 45 yards. Down in a bundle. Call it every bit of 17 yards to go. Barrera pressured. Hit, got away from a man, stumbles forward, hit again, and down he goes. Defense swarming all over Barrera. He got away from the first man, but not in the next three. That would be a start. Flip it back, and here comes Darius Guest. Delivers a pass deep downfield. Had a man. It's going to be caught inside the 30. That's a first down. Big play that time for San Antonio Veterans. A penalty on second down. Richardson rolls right. Now he throws it. That's going to be picked off. Mission Veterans Patriots defense makes a play. On the return, looking for some blocks. Down he goes. That's a turnover. Mission Vets, the defense stands again and makes a play. Gilpin on a first down. Drops back to throw. Looking. Heaves it deep downfield. Got a man wide open inside the 20. See you later. Leo Cantu. Touchdown, Mission Veterans. And that's 40. That's just a taste of some of the big plays in the first half. And again, Mission Veterans Patriots, if they're dominating on the big plays, it's because on the scoreboard they lead 35-3. And then statistically, 403 yards of offense for the Mission Veterans Patriots in the first half. That's unofficial. 136 on the ground, 267 in the air. Landry Gilpin, 20 of 32 for 267 yards and 3 touchdowns. Also running the ball, 9 carries, 103 yards. That's better than 11 yards per carry. Receivers, 6 different receivers with catches in the first half for the Mission Veterans team. 6 catches for 124 yards for Leo Cantu and a couple of touchdowns. He also has a 3rd touchdown scored tonight as he recovered a fumble. Mike Gonzalez had a big catch, fumbled at the 1-yard line. You saw there on the replay. It was Cantu, man on the spot, that got the touchdown. He's averaging 20 yards per catch here tonight. On the flip side, San Antonio Veterans had the ball in the red zone 3 different times in that first half, just couldn't come up with points. So you're looking, if that was 3 touchdowns, you'd be looking at a different storyline starting this second half. But their offense has been limited to 112 total yards of offense. Joseph Richardson, who came in rushing over 1,000 yards on the season, has been limited to -7 rushing yards in the first half. In the passing game, it's non-existent as well. 4 of 12 for 77 yards for San Antonio Veterans as they're in the halftime mode trying to regroup. But again, you finish off 3 drives. I know coaches talk about this a lot. If you can finish off some drives, you have an opportunity to make some plays. San Antonio Veterans will have to dial it up. They'll get the ball to start the second half. We'll continue to watch some of the highlights. Get you set for the second half. It's coming up soon. Gilpin on a first down. Drops back to throw. Looking.
Before,
he's a deep
the big game, when in Mission, Texas, be sure to stop in at Brickfire Pizza. Pizza's made to order, prepared and cooked right there just for you. Be sure to take in the atmosphere of the enclosed patio area in the back and catch entertainment on the stage or catch the game on the big screen TVs. Backing teams and staying in touch with the community, Brickfire Pizza is the place in Mission. Stop in today.
Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, the big plays from gridiron games across the state.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
Quito and Letty Signs, owners of the Farm and Ranch Store in San Isidro, find banking with Flora Fagan and First Community Bank in McAllen a perfect fit.
Make FCB your bank.
I opened Alex Restaurant with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandria, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
This close.
We're this close.
We are this close.
Of wanting
to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close. This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio. All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Football teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champions. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com. Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jim Tipton and son Nick at Tipton Auto Group wanted to add a new Hyundai dealership, Walter Pocket and First Community Bank had the perfect financing solution.
Make FCB your bank.
Illusions Boutique in Far specializes in quinceañeras, tiaras, jewelry, and accessories to accentuate beautiful dresses just for your daughter. Unique styles you won't find anywhere else. Make her quinceañera the best and come to Illusions Boutique.
Texas high school football doesn't get any bigger than this. Fox Sports Southwest is your home for the UIL Football State Championships at AT&T Stadium. The battle for bragging rights starts December 19th on Fox Sports Southwest and the Fox Sports app.
Download the free Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Dr. Armando Salazar decided to build new dental offices in Port Isabel, John Reed at First Community Bank had the perfect financing options.
Make FCB your bank.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-style cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
Fans, mark the day and make your plans to attend the Party on the Boulevard in Mercedes February 2nd. It's a festival featuring a beer garden, food trucks, 2 music stages, artisans, competitions, pet parade, and more. Family-friendly event. Admission is free. Check out the Facebook and the website at
Back here on RealSportsLive.com, and you can see out there that is fog that's coming across the way as we are trying to get you set for the second half of broadcast here. Between Corpus, or check that we're in Corpus Christi. I'm talking Corpus Christi because they get the winner of this. Corpus Christi Veteran Memorial gets the winner of this game. Mission Veterans, the Patriots on top by the score of 35-3. San Antonio Veterans, neither team has made a sign of coming back out of the locker rooms as of yet. But Mission Veterans and the Patriots are halfway there to stacking on another gold ball this season. And again, I go back to the stories I've been talking about as we got ready for the preseason when Coach David Gilpin said, Joe, I just believe it this year that 5 balls is something we can put down on our list of goals as a team. And he said, I'm just looking at the way it pairs out, and yes, we have to stay healthy. Yes, we have to play good football. Yes, we may have to get a break or two, but I'm putting 5 gold balls down, and then we'll see what happens from there. We may be able to run this thing further than anyone can dream. He goes, and when you have the firepower that I have this year and the determination and the work ethic of the players that are involved, then that goal is something that I'm going to keep driving this team to achieve. And right now they've got a couple. They're looking to gain another one here, and right now looking pretty good, up 35-3. Patriots of Mission Veterans make their appearance first. Then we'll be looking for San Antonio Veterans, and we'll get you set for the second half. We'll take a break again. Thanks to our advertisers that are assisting us in our broadcast. And again, fans throughout our broadcasting time here on Real Sports Live understand that we've been active well over 500 games we broadcast in over just a little over a year. And this playoff football thing, we are active in getting for additional sponsors to assist us because of the fact that Fox Sports and UIL kind of tag-teamed us, and it's $1,000 per game that we have to raise in order to give a video presentation of these playoffs. And our regular season advertisers, which help kind of drive the ship. We went the first 4 to 5 months with little to no advertising. BCIC was our first advertiser that jumped in and assisted us. And so you'll see some of the advertisers that are in place that are our regular advertisers that understand that right now I'm trying to get 5 systems up and running. And if 5 systems were truly in play, we would be able to cover thousands of games this year, not just 400 or 500 we'd be able to get near the 2,000 range if I had all 5 of them fully functional, and we're not that far away. And so as I'm playing these playoff advertisements, you'll see that the places like Brickfire Pizza that stepped up, the First Community Bank sponsored not just one game, they've sponsored now 7 games in the last 2 weeks, my friends, just to help us get on board. So if you see a lot of the First Community Bank advertisements and wonder, hey, what's going on there? They got a lot of ads. They must have done something. They did. They helped us get 7 games broadcast in playoff football, which means they assisted us in raising, and that's the first number, $1,000 a game. And then the second number is you try to get the announcers, travel cost, and everything else into play just to get these games covered. So our appreciation to all the advertisers that are assisting us thus far, and we will be active in trying to get more on board that are of a regular basis so that when we get to the playoffs, we can attack that from a different perspective and just limit the number of commercials. You do 2 things when you're an advertising business, and that is if you have a product that feeds off of advertising, you either have a bunch of inventory and you put it out there at a cost that is affordable to the little guys, such as the case for my wife and I's store, Forever Memories, and we did cater it to keep it down at those costs, or there are options that you can go down a road of you limit your inventory but raise your prices, and then you have nothing but what I call the big boys that are out there on your advertising range. But again, I made a promise to some of the smaller businesses, neighbors of ours in the Harlingen area, that we would try to keep this thing affordable for the smaller guys, and then we would just man it with more systems and get more coverage of more athletes. And so that's what you're seeing. So as you watch these commercials, be sure you take a note. If you're anywhere nearby any of these businesses, stop by, and if you're watching these games, if nothing else, tell them thanks.
Saturday, February 2nd, along the boulevard at the Rio Grande Valley Livestock Showgrounds in Mercedes, Texas. Be there. It won't be a party without you.
Teams in Texas collide inside AT&T Stadium, all battling to be crowned champion. Get your tickets now for the UIL State Championships. Be a part of this Texas tradition. Log on to SeatGeek.com. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, the big plays from gridiron games across the state.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Saturday on Fox Sports Southwest.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
McDonald's owner Anna O'Quinn found Walter Pocket, the financing and complete range of banking services at First Community Bank to be the perfect combo.
Make FCB your bank.
I want them all. I want them all, the shrimp. Mijo, I just bought a whole bunch of shrimp. I gotta call Jesse. Hey, Primo, my dad just bought another boatload of shrimp. What are we gonna do?
I guess we're gonna almost have to give it away. I'm gonna have to get in touch with everybody. We're gonna have to have a shrimp pachanga. Hey guys, this is what we're gonna do. $5.99 shrimp special, their choice. It's gonna be a shrimp pachanga.
Back here on RioSportsLive.com, and again, we're kind of scoreboard watching. La Villa is taking on Granger. That one, La Villa Cardinals were leading, but then Granger took the lead. 33-28, that's a third quarter score, so the La Villa Cardinals certainly putting up some points. Our thanks again to RGV Sports, allowing us to kind of peek over here at some of these scores. Raymondville on top against Navarro. That's in the third quarter. 24-14. If Raymondville can maintain a 10-point lead heading into that fourth quarter, advantage will swing big time for the Raymondville Bearcats because, again, you've got a predominantly running football team that's a good one, but you've got them in a position where they're going to have to do some things out of character, and they can't rely just strictly on busting some big plays off the running game. Mission Veterans Patriots made their way back on the field first. My wife's trying to get the window all cleaned up and everything set here. Our thanks again to the Corpus Christi ISD for providing us a spot from which to broadcast this game. We were talking things over with their people, and right now we know that the winner of this game will take on Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial. And right now there's a slot open for an 8 o'clock kickoff at the Dome, the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, and both coaches are interested and willing to play in that venue if given an opportunity. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have that window cleared out. Back after this. Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen. Back here on RioSportsLive.com, looks like we got the fog situation cleared up quite a bit on our camera. So we're ready for the third quarter to begin. Mission Veterans Patriots on top of the San Antonio Patriots. And a high short kick has been the case all game, and a return by San Antonio Veterans out across the 39-yard line, and that's where they'll start a drive at their own 40. 1st and 10, and San Antonio Veterans will now have to dial it up. And we saw a little life from this offense last possession of the first half when Joseph Richardson and company elected to go vertical, looking down the sideline routes for these receivers. They'll line up 3 receivers left-hand side on this first down play to start the third quarter. Single receiver out to the right side for San Antonio Veterans. Receiver screen set up on this left-hand side and a little room up the middle. Fighting through a couple of tackles, gaining yards after the catch was Balin Jackson. And he'll get enough for a first down on his first catch of the night. Joseph Richardson in at quarterback. They platooned him in the first half. He's on the field to start this first drive of the third quarter. Hands the ball off. Stutter step move out across the midfield stripe into Mission Veteran Patriot territory is Amari Motley. That'll be 5 yards on the gain for Motley. And it's 2nd and 5. Richardson on a hurry-up snap. Rolls out to the right-hand side looking, fires a pass. It's caught down near the 40-yard line. Out of bounds is Darius Guess. Guess had a catch in the first half. That's his second reception. And if you would have told me that after his first catch, I'd have said you were wrong. He was going to catch a bunch. Looking to pass again. That ball's well overthrown in the direction of Robert Garcia. That's an incompleted pass for Joseph Richardson. Richardson in the ball game, 5 of 11 for 61 yards. Pressure by Mission Veterans limited him, to say the least, in that first half. Drops back to throw again. Pressure coming. Sets up a screen and overthrows his man. He was looking for Motley there. I'm not sure that would have went anywhere because of the fact that in the middle was Oscar Padron. I don't think he would have let much happen had Motley caught that ball. 3rd and long coming up. Call it 3rd and 10 for San Antonio Veterans. 11:04 to go here in the third quarter play. Just underway in the second half. Richardson drops back, looking deep, ball right side, and he just misses his man. Robert Garcia was in stride. Had he caught that, it would have been an easy 6. Incomplete pass brings up 4th down. And that's the arm we were watching Richardson display before this game started. Senior quarterback aired that one out. 4th down. Richardson drops back to throw again. Pressured out of the pocket, rolls right. Hit, gets rid of the football, incomplete pass. Patriots make the play. That's how the second half begins. San Antonio Veterans. It's been that kind of game. That close to making a big play. That close to finishing off a drive. And then Mission Veterans makes a play, ends a drive, and then puts their offense back on the field. And nothing has stopped this offense thus far here in the game. Even a fumble was recovered for a touchdown. Gilpin keeps it himself, running right-hand side. Upfield, here comes Landry Gilpin. Makes another move. Landry Gilpin, can he get to the corner? Looking for one more block. 15, 10, 5. See you later. Touchdown, Landry Gilpin. 59 yards to the house. One play, 6 more points on the board for Mission Veterans. Gilpin now with 162 yards on the ground. And Mission Veterans for the extra point. That's a low snap. It's kicked back in the end zone. This is going to be returnable. Here comes San Antonio Veterans. That's going to go out across the 5. Nothing doing. Extra point, no good. A rare miscue in this ball game by San Antonio Veterans. Extra point, no good. 10:37 to go, third quarter. Patriots from Mission Veterans on top. Back after this.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Phil and Mary Alice Oxford decided to build a new Palm Valley Gymnastics and Dance, Ricky Leal at First Community Bank provided easy and affordable financing.
Make FCB your bank.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Back here, football teed up. 10:37 remaining here in the third quarter. Mission Veterans took them one play to score to start this second half after their defense gets a stop. Short kickoff, this time a little deeper, fielded inside the 20 for San Antonio Veterans. Across the 25 to the 30, out across the 35, 36-yard line. Tackle made by Adrian Salinas. After the return by Devin Bates with 10:31 left here in the third quarter. San Antonio Veterans will bring it up to the line of scrimmage. Joseph Richardson drops back to throw, rolls out right side, incomplete pass, looking for Darius Guess. Richardson now has missed on his last 4. Each time the incomplete pass moves that down marker further down the line into second, third, even fourth down. Advantage even more so on the Mission Veterans side of things. Richardson takes a handoff, hands it off. This is Motley out across the 44. Good gain on the play for Amari Motley. Spot him just shy of the 45. Third down, 3 yards to go for San Antonio Veterans. Thanks again to the Brickfire Pizza folks for helping us get this game underway. Richardson will run the ball. Takes it outside. Caught from behind, then drilled. Fell forward, got close to first down yardage. It is. Richardson took the big hit, but he stayed on his feet long enough. Gets the first down. Richardson now in the game. 5 carries, still negative yards in the rushing department. First down play. Richardson drops back to throw, has some time. Rushes out of the pocket. Now he just throws it away. Looking down that left sideline. Didn't see many receivers down there, but an incomplete pass. Brings up 2nd and 10. 9:29 left here in this fourth quarter. Richardson calling out the play. Motley to his left-hand side. Keeps it himself. Richardson across midfield to the 45. Richardson inside the 40, down to the 35, to the 31-yard line. Late flag is thrown. If this play stands, that's the biggest run from scrimmage for Richardson on the night. I think it's going to be a hold against San Antonio Veterans, though. A receiver and one of the secondary guys for Mission Veterans got tangled up down around that 30-yard line. That's where the flag came in. And it will be a hold call from that spot. So Richardson's gain will stand, and then a 10-yard penalty. Still first down for San Antonio Veterans Memorial. Richardson swings a pass right-hand side. Caught, now down the right side with momentum across the 30 down to the 26-yard line. Robert Garcia on the catch. Back-to-back plays go for positive yardage here for San Antonio Veterans. Richardson now 6 of 16 for 75 yards in the air. Hands the ball off to Motley. Hit, and Motley stays on his feet for a moment, and then the play's blown dead. 4 guys were there to meet Motley. Amara Motley given credit for a 1-yard gain. 9 carries, 14 yards on the night for Motley. Offense, it's 192 yards of offense for San Antonio Veterans here in this game. 8:24 left here in the third. Richardson, 2 receivers left side, 2 out to the right side. Drops back to throw, looking for it all. Up for grabs, picked off in the end zone for Mission Veterans. That's Gus Garza, and he'll take a knee. Eventually hit, but the interception stands. Another pick for Mission Veterans. And that'll bring their offense back out on the football field. Landry Gilpin and company. With 8:02 left in this third quarter of play. You ask the question, what's the Mission Vets Patriot team offense done here in the second half? They've run 1 play from scrimmage. That was a 59-yard touchdown run. Gilpin this time hands it off, and here comes David Cantu. Hit as he got to the 24. Football came out of there, but that's after the play, says the official. And now one of the Mission Vets players will be looked at. They're looking at Daniel Cantu. They can ill afford to lose any players moving forward. It doesn't get easier after this round. Back after this.
It's always a holiday at the Restore.
Come check us out at 507 North 1st Street.
Miss a day, miss a deal.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
Before, during, or after the big game, when in Mission, Texas, be sure to stop in at Brickfire Pizza. Pizza's made to order, prepared and cooked right there just for you. Be sure to take in the atmosphere of the enclosed patio area in the back and catch entertainment on the stage or catch the game on the big screen TVs. Backing teams and staying in touch with the community, Brickfire Pizza is the place in Mission. Stop in today. After the play, here's Landry Gilpin after a timeout. He gets hit as he's going out of bounds, delivering a pass that's incomplete. Now, there's a penalty flag thrown back behind this play. Looks like it's going to be against San Antonio Veterans Memorial, but I'm not sure. The way they were looking at it, it was like it was an illegal block. No flag was thrown after Gilpin got hit out of bounds. I think they were more concentrated on the block, and that's what they're going to call. Illegal block in the back against Mission Veterans. Sets him back. Mikey Garcia was the injured player on that last timeout. That was Daniel Cantu. Garcia's in the game, my friends. Don't get too scared. But Cantu going down is a factor you need to look at for this football team moving forward. 7:21 to go here in the third. Gilpin drops back to throw. Has a ton of time. Over the middle. It's incomplete. Nearly picked off. Ryu Williams was right there. Had a chance for that pick. That's the 33rd pass attempt for Landry Gilpin here in this ball game. 20 of 33, 267 yards, 3 touchdowns. Oh, by the way, he's run for 2 scores. 7:13 to go. Gilpin rolling out. Left-hand side looking. Now it gives up some ground. Penalty flag comes in on the play as Gilpin's off to the races again. Makes a man miss, makes another man miss. Gets to the left side, slides down. That's short of first down yardage, but again, I think this is coming back. That penalty flag lays back at the 14-yard line. Gilpin making all kinds of moves out there. Clock stops with 7 minutes to go. It is a hold against Mission Veterans. 41-3 game, and now some penalties starting to rack up for Mission Veterans on this drive. They've got to get out to the 30-yard line for a first down. 6:59 left here in the third. Out of the shotgun. Gilpin drops back in his end zone, scanning the field. Gets away from pressure, looking, heaves it down the left-hand sideline. It is going to be incomplete. Looking for Leo Cantu. Good job defensively to prevent that catch. Third down in a bundle. Make it fourth. Fourth down. 6:42 left here in this third. Landry Gilpin stands in his end zone to punt the ball away. San Antonio Veterans. One man back to return this kick. He's standing in Mission Vets territory at their 37. You talk about good field position for a drive. Penalty on the play. Ball takes a Mission Veterans roll for a short while. Nonetheless, dropped at the 39-yard line of Mission Vets. And San Antonio Veterans will have a decision here. It looked like that was offsides against Mission Veterans. Although they allowed the play to go. They're going to call a penalty against Mission Veterans. So if you're San Antonio Veterans, you already had them pinned back in their end zone, at the back of the end zone, to receive that snap for the punt. You're going to get the ball at the Mission Veterans 39, or you can make them punt it again from inside their end zone. With 6:33 left here in the third quarter. Scoreboard at this point in time makes this call a little easier to make. In this case, San Antonio Veterans will just send the offense onto the field. Now take over possession at the, I'll call it the 40-yard line of Mission Veterans. Winner of this takes on Corpus Christi Veterans. We already know that. They won earlier today. And all indications are it will be at 8 o'clock on Saturday. First down play for San Antonio. Richardson stays in the game, swings a pass right-hand side. Caught by Guess. Guess is going to be hit, gets away from a defender. The next two running him out of bounds for no gain on the play. Third catch of the night for Guess. Richardson now just 7 of 18 for 76 yards. On second down, lines them up. Here comes a blitz right side. They run through that. That's Motley. Motley stretches forward down to the 35-yard line. Third down coming up. Motley now with 10 carries for 19 yards. They'll look to throw. Richardson pressured, drops back. Pressured more, gets away from another man, fires a pass. Open man inside the 25, down to the 20, to the 15-yard line. Nice catch, and then Jason Lalo gets something after the yards. After the catch, Lalo made a couple of nifty moves. His second catch of the night. Richardson has him in the red zone again. Hands the ball off. Motley upended, got down near the 11. You look at this again from the perspective of a defensive coordinator, and you start counting. This is the fourth time our defense has allowed a team in the red zone. Thus far, just 3 points, and that came, oh, by the way, in the first drive of the game. Richardson trying to cap this one off. Swings a pass to Motley out on the left side. Motley tries to get to the corner. Uses some speed. Bumped out of bounds. Good containment. And then Artie Flores came over to finish off the run. So he hits Motley. For Motley, that's his first catch of the night. Short gain. Third down. Football at the 10-yard line of Mission Vets. 4:34 left here in this game. Richardson out of the sun. Drops back to throw, going to run up the middle. Richardson makes one man miss. Into the end zone, touchdown, Joseph Richardson. They contained him all night, but with 4:29 to go here in the third, Joseph Richardson to the house. First time that they capitalized was 7 on the board. Once reaching the red zone for San Antonio Veterans. Extra point is through. No good. Went wide to the right side. 4:29 left. Kickoff coming up. Mission Vets on top of San Antonio Veterans. This is RealSportsLive.com.
Needing a treat before or after the big game? Then when in Harlingen, stop in at the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli and treat yourself to some amazing things. Ice creams, shakes, sundaes, banana splits, and that's just a sample. If you can dream it, they can make it at the Scoop in Harlingen. From the deli comes a variety of sandwiches that is sure to bring you back for more. Hamburgers and hot dogs served every day. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 7, Sundays from 12 to 6. On F Street in Harlingen, it's the Scoop Ice Cream Parlor and Deli.
Back here, we get set for the kickoff in Corpus Christi at Cabinets Field on a Friday night. Our second game of 2 coming your way. Just got our first update. Looks like Westaco will play against Austin Lake Travis at the Alamo Dome on a Saturday. Kickoff is a deep kick returned by Mission Veterans. They'll give up some room. Now trying to get upfield. Nice tackle made, though, in the open field. And so Mission Vets will bring the offense onto the field. Saturday at 4 o'clock at the Alamo Dome. Westaco, first team to punch a scheduled game up. We'll keep track of some of the other ones. Again, we'll be active trying to get advertisers in place to cover the fees involved in that one. It stays at $1,000 a game, and that's not the Real Sports Live fees, my friends. Shotgun formation for Landry Gilpin. Gonna run it himself. Hit, and down he goes. They finally catch up. Dresden McIver gets a hand on Landry Gilpin and pulls him down for a loss on the play. 2nd and 11 coming up. Gilpin from his own 1-yard line, drops back in his own end zone, looks to throw, gonna run up the middle of the field, takes it out across the 15 to the 20, 25-yard line, that's a first down. 16 more yards for Landry Gilpin on the ground. Clock stops while they move the chains. Now it's running with 3:39 left here in the third quarter. Gilpin rolls out, looking to throw again for Mission Vets. Completed pass across the 30, 31-yard line, and then driven out of bounds is Ralph Ochoa. Gilpin now 21 of 35 for 273 yards. On second down, he wants to throw. Rolling right, looking right, now back inside. That's caught by John Aguilar. For Aguilar, that's his first catch of the evening. That's for 7 yards. Becomes the 7th receiver to catch a pass tonight for Landry Gilpin. Third down with 3:01 left here in this third. Gilpin on a design run. Takes it right side, upfield, across the 45, upended at the 48-yard line. 14 more for Gilpin, who now is nearing the 200-yard mark on the rushing game. 2:47 left here in the third quarter. Mission Veterans. Gilpin drops back to throw. Ton of time. Over the middle, caught. Big hit delivered, but not before a catch. And another first down as Ralph Ochoa hangs on for 13 yards. Gilpin now with 293 passing yards. He's about to go over 500 all-purpose yards. First down play here. Drops back to throw. Deep drop. Has a receiver. That's caught. Inside the 35 down to the 34-yard line. Ochoa makes another catch. And that's now the 5th catch of the night for Ralph Ochoa. Clock running with 1:52 left here in the third quarter. Gilpin going with this short game again. This usually sets up something deep. Rolls out right side, looking. Now it has a man again. Big hit delivered, incomplete pass. In the direction of John Aguilar, nothing doing as he was separated from the ball. That's now 39 passing attempts for Landry Gilpin. Stops the clock with 1:38 to go in the third. Looking to throw is Gilpin. On the run now. Looking for a block, gives up some ground, spins away from 2 more tacklers, and then finally is brought down. It's a lot of movement for a 1-yard gain for Landry Gilpin of Mission Veterans. 1:15 left here in this third quarter. Gilpin gets a play from the sideline for Mission Veterans. This is the longest sustained drive as far as taking time off the clock for Mission Veterans in this ball game. They've had some long drives. They've had some quick drives. This is taking more time off the clock than any yet. Gilpin stumbles. Now he's going to run right-hand side across the 30 to the 25. Dives forward. That's a first down. And that 8-yard gain will take him to 200 yards on the ground. Add to that 299 through the air. And with 37 seconds left here in the third quarter, they'll have to take one more snap. from the 25-yard line. Gilpin sets him down on first down. Looks to throw again. Has time out in the flats. It's going to be caught by Salinas. Salinas is ridden out of bounds at the 15. That's close to first down yardage again. Salinas, his third catch of the night. That is enough for a first down. On the 40th pass attempt by Landry Gilpin, and because the receiver was taken out of bounds, that means the clock stops with 9 seconds to go in the third. Gilpin looking for more. Drops back, looks, scans. Corner of the end zone. Overthrows his man, incomplete. Gonzake was back there, and that stops the clock with 2 seconds left. Gilpin now 25 of 41 for 310 yards, 3 touchdowns. 2 seconds left here in this third quarter. Gilpin drops back to throw. Final play of the third quarter. Looking, buzzer sounds, end zone time, and that's going to be caught. Touchdown. Leo Cantu, his third touchdown receiving in the game. 4th touchdown of the game in all. 4th touchdown pass for Gilpin. Patriots close out the third with a score. Cantu had to wait for that ball to get to him. And Leo Cantu having a huge night, as is Landry Gilpin. .321 yards in passing. Extra point up and good. Welcome to the fourth quarter with Mission Veterans up 48-9. Kickoff after this.
Before, during, or after the big game, when in Mission, Texas, be sure to stop in at Brickfire Pizza. Pizza's made to order, prepared and cooked right there just for you. Be sure to take in the atmosphere of the enclosed patio area in the back and catch entertainment on the stage or catch the game on the big screen TVs. Backing teams and staying in touch with the community, Brickfire Pizza is the place in Mission. Stop in today. Before, during, or after the big game, when in Mission, Texas, be sure to stop in at Brickfire Pizza. Pizza's made to order, prepared and cooked right there just for you. Be sure to take in the atmosphere of the enclosed patio area in the back and catch entertainment on the stage or catch the game on the big screen TVs. Backing teams and staying in touch with the community, Brickfire Pizza is the place in Mission. Stop in today.
Right there, Brickfire Pizza. My friends, my wife and I had to stop by there. Got a chance to visit and sample some of their wares, and it's some good stuff. We thank them in a big way for assisting us. The advertisers you see assist us during the regular season. The advertisers you see prominently displayed here on these broadcasts stepped up to help offset $1,000 a game that Fox Sports hits us for. We'll be looking to cover teams next week as well. Short kick by the Patriots of Mission Veterans. San Antonio Patriots on the return. And same result. Whether it's a fair catch or an attempt at a return from that area in the field, Mission Veterans has that one sniffed out. We start the fourth quarter for San Antonio Veterans. Check on that Raymondville score, see if there's an update on that. They were winning earlier. And now they're trailing by 11. Those great teams figure it out sometimes. So they had to keep that double-digit lead into the fourth quarter. Running play here for Motley. Motley out across the 35 to the 40. Motley on his horse across midfield stripe. His best carry of the night. Moves the chains for San Antonio Veterans. No clock right now, my friends. We're still trying to get that taken care of. First down play for San Antonio Veterans. Running play for Richardson to the right side. Richardson on his horse, got to the corner, turns it downfield. Runs out of bounds at the 35. That's 15 quick yards for Joseph Richardson. So after Motley has his best carry of the night, Richardson racks off 15. First down, already down at the Mission Vets 35. Motley again on the carry. Drives to the 30, stood right there. Play blown dead. That's a 5-yard gain. You look at it from a numbers game, San Antonio Veterans, 135 yards on the ground, 141 yards through the air, 276 yards of offense. Not too bad. And then you look at the other side, 237 yards on the ground, 321 yards on the air, 558 in the game, and a bulging lead for Mission Veterans. Richardson falls forward inside the 30 down to the near the 31, which is close to first down yardage. 10:25 left in this ball game. From the sidelines, a play will come in. Richardson hands the ball off. Motley again, running across the right side, inside the 15, down to the 10. Motley out of bounds. First and goal coming up for San Antonio Veterans. Clock stops with 9:59 left in the game. Mission Veterans gave up 3 points early on and then just amped it into another gear. Richardson up the middle, makes a man miss, end zone. Touchdown, Joseph Richardson. His second score of the night comes with 9:55 to go in the ball game. San Antonio Veterans, chance for the extra point. (48-15) your score. Extra point up and good. Mission Vets will get the football. San Antonio Vets kicks off after this.
Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Get live high school scores from across the state. Check out team schedules and show your school spirit live online. Download the best high school football app in Texas. Search Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, the big plays from gridiron games across the state.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Back here, Mission Veterans with the lead. Put that score up wrong right there. How about that? 48-16. Mission Veterans will return this kick out across the 20, and then they'll blow the play dead and throw a penalty flag. So if they indicated they were making a fair catch and then advance the football, that'll be a penalty against Mission Veterans. I know the schools will talk. They've already had some conversations. Corpus Christi veterans and Mission veterans talking it over as far as when they will play and where. There is a spot open, I'm told, at 8 o'clock at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio on Saturday. And both coaches have shown that they are willing to play in that venue at that time. We may see that happen. There's a running play across the 25-yard line. Jose Salinas on the carry. His first run of the night. Goes for 5. Gilpin ends the night. Landry Gilpin, 26 of 42 for 321 yards and 4 touchdowns. Running play for Mission Veterans. Salinas again getting a heavy dose of carries. Rumbles forward for a first down. $9:10 left in the fourth quarter. Mission Veterans run it again. Salinas drives forward across the 35 to 38. New quarterback in the game, by the way, is Ramses Flores for Mission Veterans. Salinas, the tailback, looks to get another carry here with 8:30 to go. They let the play clock run down. It's down to 10. They'll let it run even further down to 5 before the snap, which is at 2. They'll hand it off. Salinas in the backfield hit, drives forward. Got back to the line of scrimmage, gained a yard, then he got thrown backwards. Brings up 3rd down and 4 for Mission Veterans. 7:58 remaining here in this game. Flores out of a shotgun formation. Salinas exits the game. New tailback in the ball game now is the Mission Veterans Patriots. Let the clock run down. Play clock down to 8. Game clock at 7:30. And counting. Handoff right side. And that goes for a little yardage on a carry. And it brings up 4th down. Mission Veterans will bring the punting team onto the field. 7:06 to go. Flores, a senior on this Mission Veterans team. I was curious to see, is there a glimpse of the future for this Patriot team when they got to this point? But was Ramsey's a senior? That means we still don't see any youth coming up. No peaks by David Gilpin and company, as to who may be coming up through the ranks through this program. Check some of those other scores in a moment. Raymondville was up, they're down. See what happened with LaFeria. That's a bad snap back inside the 5-yard line. And now the ball's fumbled, and it's going to be recovered inside the 15-yard line, and that's where San Antonio Veterans will take over. A miscue that time by Mission Veterans with 6:24 to go. Ball spotted down at the 12 of Mission Veterans. Joseph Richardson and company back on the field for San Antonio Veterans. Short field to work with here. Richardson takes a snap, hands it off to Motley, hit, and down he goes quickly. Motley gained a couple of yards. Clock running with 6 minutes left here in this ball game. Our day started up here in Corpus Christi with an afternoon broadcast of audio only of the Sherryland Rattlers. This now is our 6th broadcast of the day as a whole for Real Sports. Motley goes nowhere on that carry. Backwards he goes. Clock running, 5:30 left in the game. Mission Veterans, 579 yards of offense. San Antonio Veterans, 300 yards. Third down, 15 yards to go. For San Antonio Veterans, they can get a first down without getting in the end zone. Richardson in a shotgun. Drops back, looks to throw. Rushed out of the pocket, looking. Gets rid of the ball in the corner of the end zone. It's caught and incomplete. Receiver went out of bounds on the back of the end zone. It'll bring up 4th down for San Antonio Veterans. 5:03 left here in the game after the incompleted pass. Richardson drops back to throw. Over the middle, overthrows everyone, incomplete. Turnover on downs as the Mission Veterans Patriot defense gets a stop. Their offense comes back on the field. Just under 5 minutes left in this game. Richardson on the night, the senior, 9 of 22 now. 101 yards in the passing game. He was held to 54 yards rushing. That's all the real stats you would need to talk about. That would be enough to say Mission Veterans had a realistic chance of winning this game just on that. Then you add all the numbers put up by this Mission Veterans offense. You don't have to look at the scoreboard to understand this game got out of hand. Salinas on the carry there, gains maybe a yard or two. We'll be active again this week. I know we've got San Benito, Hanna, Vela, now Mission Veterans. That's 4 games. Even if we were just covering 4 games, that's going to have our work cut out for us to get those games funded for this next round of playoffs. One of those will be a home game. San Benito's at home to take on San Antonio Judson. Converse Judson, that is. Second down play here coming up for the veterans of Mission Veterans. A pass play to the right side. That's incomplete. Off the mark for Ramsey Flores. Stops the clock with 4:04 left here in this game. Third down for Mission Veterans. Broadcasting tomorrow, we got basketball coverage coming your way on Real Sports Live. La Feria Lions at San Perlita, and we're trying to get that girls game in Harlingen. Deep pass by Ramsey Flores down the right side. That's tipped and incomplete, nearly picked off. Flores trying to air it out. And that stops the clock with 3:57 left in the game and punting time. For Mission Veterans. Our appreciation again to Brickfire Pizza. Can't say thanks enough to them for assisting us in our broadcast of this game. It's one thing to have the advertisers that carry us through the regular season, but these playoffs are just another story. Nice punt this time by Mission Veterans. Fair catch is made at the 8-yard line of Mission Veterans, and San Antonio will send their offense back on the field. With 3:51 left here in the game. Jacob Howell now on the camera. Now you win a game in 3 quarters and 8 minutes. Jake gets the last 7 minutes. Nice job after a long day. Running play for San Antonio Veterans down that left side to the 40-yard line, and a tackle is made. New ball carrier in the game, that's Brandon Baker on his first carry here tonight. Baker credited for 7. 2nd and 3 coming up. Clock running with 3:25 left in the ball game. Richardson stays in the game at quarterback, the senior. Playing out his final minutes here. In playoff action for San Antonio Veterans. That running play is stacked up right at the 40-yard line of Mission Vets. Another carry by Brandon Baker. 3rd down coming up. 2 yards to go with 2:52 left in the game. Richardson calling out the play. Waits for a long count for the snap. Takes it. Keeps it himself. Running left-hand side. He's got a 1st down. Steps out of bounds at the 35-yard line. That'll move the chains yet again. For San Antonio Veterans. From the scoreboard perspective, it got out of hand early. Mission Veterans. Like I said, after that speech by David Gilpin that kind of woke this team up. And that was about an hour and 30 minutes before the game. This team found another gear and was playing at a high level from that second on. Nice carry that time by Baker for 7 more yards. Brandon Baker down the stretch. Under 2 minutes left here in this game. Baker another carry. Takes it left side. Made a man miss. Gets a 1st down. Got down just to the 19-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. And another trip in the red zone for the San Antonio Veterans Patriots. Early in this game, they had opportunities. If they wanted to get into one of those high-scoring, back-and-forth kind of games, they couldn't finish off drives in the red zone. Richardson now gets free in the secondary. Richardson to the right side. Richardson will walk in for his 3rd score of the game. Joseph Richardson on a touchdown run. And so from a statistic point of view, now look at these numbers. Richardson, 9 of 22 for 101 yards passing, 12 carries, 73 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns. Extra point is good. One more kickoff coming up after this.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
Quick kickoff by San Antonio Veterans, returned by Mission Vets. Return man kind of leaning forward as he made the catch, just went sliding about 5 yards. Marked down at the 20. With 1:16 left here in this ball game, Mission Veterans will walk their offense onto the field. They'll need to take a couple of snaps, and this game will be history. And we'll take a look at who's playing where. Raymondville fell. Their season comes to an end. Rio Hondo got knocked off. The other two small schools involved in games tonight are still right there in the mix, with La Feria on top in their game. And now they're trailing. Or La Villa, that is. La Feria, those up. La Feria is up 15. La Villa is down 4. Those games are still going on. If those teams make it, they'll be in the mix of teams we'll be trying to fund to broadcast a third-round playoff game. Already, we'll be juggling with San Benito. We'll be juggling with Hanna, Vela, Mission Veterans. I believe Westaco ISD will carry the Panthers as far as they go. We'll extend an offer out there to them, just like we did with PSJA North. Clock running with 40 seconds to go. The Patriots of Mission Veterans will have to take one more snap, and they can put this one away. Their big crowd, which was a sea of blue that filled this sideline on the home side, will have a happy drive home to cap off, well, at least the Friday portion of the Thanksgiving weekend. Patriots of Mission Veterans win this one by the final score of 48-23. They move on into the third round, add another gold ball to the mix. That'll do it for our broadcast. I'm going to go ahead and break it down. We're going to have to get out of here pretty quick. We've been here all day long, and I'll already be making some calls to see if we can get the next round of the playoffs funded. Our thanks again to Brickfire Pizza, to First Community Bank, to Cardenas Motors, to Elif Motors, to State Farm Insurance out of Raymondville, and all the other advertisers that you see, to our regular advertisers that have been with us throughout, and to any other advertisers that are willing to step up and help us get to the next level. Until tomorrow afternoon when it's basketball, I'm Joe Bowling, signing off from football. 48-23 your final here. So long.